15 months just flew by, to be honest. I think a lot of older people, and I'm not saying I'm old, I'm only 32, but older people always tell me that the older you get, the faster time goes. And yeah, it feels like it, it was last week that I was on my last fight week. It doesn't feel much different, to be honest.
This seems like this is a matchup that people have been talking about for years, the next generation of heavyweights and that you're finally going to get in there. Do you see it like that? That these are these two explosive younger heavyweights and you're finally going to share the cage?
Yeah, I mean, the fight with me and Cyril has definitely been simmering for a number of years since we both first got in the UFC. It's been around 5, 6 years now. And I think it's happened at the right time, to be honest. I think if we would have fought each other when we were kind of unranked or lower down the rankings, it obviously would not have been such a big fight as it is now. Now we're fighting for the undisputed heavyweight title, which is great. Yeah, I'm very happy about it. Happy with the opponent, happy with the location, happy with the training camp. We just got to fight now.
How do you see this playing out? I was looking at your stats and you haven't seen a second round since February of 2021. Is this any chance this is going into, deeper territory? Or you want to get in there and take care of business like you normally do?
Hopefully not, but if it does, I'm well prepared for it. Every single fight, I go in there expecting to be 5 rounds, regardless of what people might say. So I definitely don't go out there looking for the finish in the first minute. But if it comes, look, if I can have the rest of my career winning fights in the first 10 seconds without getting hit, I will absolutely do that over anything else. But I'm prepared to go 5 rounds if I need to.
How hungry do you think Cyril is going to be? Not, people will say that he's getting his third undisputed title chance. That doesn't happen too often, and it probably or would be his last. You think that makes him even more dangerous? That this might be his last opportunity?
Yeah, well, as you just alluded to, like you're probably not going to get a fourth. Like three's a lot as it is. So if he's not gone all in on this one, um, he's never going to have the chance again. So I would imagine this is going to be the absolute best version of him, which is great. Like I want to fight the guy who believes that it's the best version of him and win. So then they know then for next time. Look, there's no excuses. I tried my best and I came up short. So the same for me. Like if I lose any fight, it's not for lack of effort. Like I try my absolute best every time. So I'm happy with the way things have panned out for sure.
When you go to sleep at night and envision how this plays out, unfolds on Saturday, what is that? Is that something devastating? Is that a Tom Aspinall devastating finish?
I hope so. I mean, I envision plenty different ways. I envision everything. So, like I said, if I can knock him out early or submit him early, I absolutely will. But if we have to grind it out and do 5 rounds, I'm happy to do that as well.
Do you expect to hear? Well, one, do you think Jon Jones will be watching this, and do you think he'll weigh in after the fight?
Oh, I couldn't care less, to be honest. I honestly, he's the last person on my mind this week.
Did that bother you at all having to deal with that? Because you didn't do anything wrong. You obviously wanted that fight.
I just wanted to fight.
Right.
Didn't matter if it was him or somebody else. The issue was that I just wasn't fighting and I wanted to. I was healthy. So I'm aware, me, just like anybody else, we've all got a sell by date in this sport. We can all only do it for so long. Um, I've had a relative amount of fights now. This is going to be my 10th or 11th UFC fight, I think. So I'm not going to do this forever. So I just wanted to fight while I still can.
Not looking past Cyril at all. But does the Alex Pereira fight interest you at all at heavyweight if he wanted to go up and do something no one's ever done? Because that's another one fans seem to have a lot of interest in.
All fights interest me. Any fight interests me, to be honest. I like fighting people. So this is what I'm essentially here to do. I'm not here to be a celebrity or anything like that. I like the actual act of fighting somebody. That's why I got into the sport. So whether it's Alex Pereira or somebody else, it doesn't really bother me.
If Alex Pereira ends up fighting Jon Jones, is the common denominator there that neither of them want to fight Tom Aspinall?
Not from me. Not for, as I said, I just like fighting. So I'll just fight anybody. It doesn't really matter to me.
Last thing for you, Tom, you're heading back to Fight Island where it all began with you in the UFC. If fans weren't going to be watching on Saturday, tell them where they need to tune in and watch this card and this fight.
Because it's a Tom Aspinall fight. And if you've seen me fight before, you know that it can be finished and over and exciting throughout from the first bell to either the moment the referee pulls somebody off or to the last bell. It's going to be exciting. So I think for me, talking's one thing and fighting's another thing. So as long as I'm fighting and I'm in there, people are going to watch.